Justin, I have a question for you that I think I probably... All right. Let's calm that down just for a second.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, God.
I wanted to ask you a question that I think I know the answer to, and it is, how would you like to be a genuine Spider-Man? This is a funny bit, but I need you to answer the question before we move on.
I'd love it if I was in control of it.
Yeah, I realized after recording this video of Windlands, which is one of the Oculus Rift launch titles and probably my favorite thing on Rift or any VR thing so far, that it's kind of hard to watch post-recording.
Hey, Griffin, alert. My hilarious bit is spiraling into a real situation for me.
All right. Well, try and hold it together. So this is Windlands. It was sort of the first VR thing that I did on the Oculus Developers Kit. That I was sort of like sold on the technology for, and this is the final retail version of the game, and it's sick as hell.
What's it cost?
$19.99.
Okay.
It is a game about grappling onto things, specifically onto these trees. It is also a platforming game. You can jump way, way high up in the air. You can do wall jumps. And basically, each map is separated into these gigantic paths that you can see all of whenever you hop into a new world. And then you just sort of plan your route and swing your way to these different objectives. It's a fairly simple conceit, but it is in VR, it is just the most fun that I've had. Because it handles the locomotion of swinging with Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game level quality. It is good stuff.
Yeah, this was the one that when we played this at Polycon, our all-hands meeting, you heard people from the break room just shouting.
Just screaming.
Screaming in mortal terror.
So, yeah, I mean, I think you look at it and you think, this seems too intense. But I've certainly played stuff on the Rift. Oh, I found a collectible. I've certainly played stuff on the Rift that I thought was, too intense. I actually think this game does a lot of stuff to sort of make it not a, nauseating, horrifying experience. For one thing, you move actually pretty slowly through the air. You can see, gravity is very, very low in this world. Which allows you to sort of build up momentum very slowly. And from what I've seen, playing VR games, the thing that makes you sick is quick changes in momentum. Windlands never has any of that. Even if you jump off of a super tall tree or a cliff or something like that, it takes you a while to build up terminal velocity or whatever.
Right.
Everything has a very deliberate momentum that makes it very calming. Also, you just saw there, and you've probably seen a couple times throughout this video, you can use the stick to one of the control sticks to turn your body, so you don't have to spin around 360 in a chair. And whenever you do that, it doesn't move fluidly. It turns you in these 20-degree increments.
Okay.
So you instantly turn when you reorient yourself using the stick. And that is actually, it's kind of disorienting to see it in video because it looks like, when you're drunk and you got the spins and you your eyes are just kind of having a hard time focusing, so they keep looking. It's not like that in VR. In fact, actually it helps you sort of distinguish what your head is looking at from how the sticks and the controllers are changing your view. It's actually a really, really, really great way of handling it. Also, you can put cages around yourself, these translucent shapes that are always there, so you have something sort of static to look at while you're swinging around. Also, you have the crosshairs there in the middle of the screen that give you sort of a central thing to look at. So it is not nearly as barfy as you might assume it is.
Cool.
But this is my favorite part of the game. You reach one at the end of these paths. So there's 3 usually in every world, and then you plot your course to how you're going to get to the next thing. So you see, I'm going to probably swing down past this path of trees that I got to, get back to the central hub, and then start climbing that big golem on the right. And then, you just go hog wild. The momentum in this game is amazing. The grappling hooks, they have a bit of a retraction to them, so they'll pull you back up to what you're swinging past. But the best way to get momentum is to actually go past a tree and then hook onto it and let your downward momentum sort of transfer into something else. It is exhilarating, and the point of the game is to like plot your course and then try and follow it, but it's equally exciting to just like not look at what you're doing and just like jump off a cliff and just kind of improvise your swinging and
Now,
improvise
I notice
your
you're
route.
pretty good at this, but it does take a little bit before you're like are able to move this sort of fluid.
Yeah, so like I've been playing this game a lot actually. I played it on my DK2 like a bunch, even when it was like just one level essentially. There's a lot more to it in the final version of the game, so I kind of have an understanding of how it happens. This is me getting to a new level I haven't played before, and it's just like huge, and you can get to all of that, and that's like really exciting. Like you look up there and it's like, well, that's miles away, but after like 10 minutes of swinging and cool jumps and stunts, you actually get there. Here, like I wasn't like planning stuff. I just like jumped off and started swinging.
And no combat or anything like that.
Nope.
It's just like about swinging.
No combat. I mean, I doubt it that there's any in the game that I haven't like gotten to yet.
Yeah, what if you just like turn around a corner and there's just like a Nazi there? You just have to like grab his gun from him.
But like this is sick. Like this is fun as hell. I don't know how exciting it is to watch this stuff not in VR.
Not really, but it was at the beginning.
Okay, well, dang. But there's so much you can do with this system. Like you can build up a ton of momentum and do like a full blown. It's hard to do, but you can do like a full blown like 360-degree spin around a thing. And that Spider-Man idea of like letting yourself go past something and then swinging back onto it. Sometimes swinging's not the thing at all. Sometimes you have to like jump up on these extremely precarious platforms. Like this actually took me a few tries to get, because you have to wall jump off this thing to the right to like perfectly stick your landing on the next thing up there. Like it's so cleverly designed around like one or two simple mechanics, and it's just like a perfect little game, and it feels more fleshed out than a lot of the stuff on Rift right now. Like just swinging around and jumping and surviving and looking around this world and peering over like ledges that you've just climbed up. Like it feels more like a game than a lot of the stuff on Rift right now, and that's why it's probably my favorite thing on here. Also, you get to be a Spider-Man, which no complaints there.
That's the dream.
Justin, I hope this wasn't too nauseating for you.
You know what? I actually acclimated pretty nicely.
Yeah, see?
By minimizing the window.
Oh, you're just listening to my... Okay, well, whatever gets you there. Yeah, this is Windlands. It's out now on Oculus Rift. It's also on Steam.
And on iPhone. It's not nearly as good.
Oh, really?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Okay, you're right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, God, no! No, God, no, God!